Hello, it's Debbie from Australia and I'm here today with my 2022 January WIP Parade. I will be looking down to make sure I'm telling you the right things. I'm hoping this won't be terribly long because I would like to tack finishes at the end, but I'll see how we go. In alphabetical order, I have currently at the start of 2021, as at the 31st of December, I had 18 WIPs. I've got 20 now, but on the 30th of December, I had 18 WIPs. The first WIP, A Stitch in Time, Max Colours, artwork by Aimee Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth, is A Stitch in Time. This is my oldest WIP. It's had many starts. The first one was in 2017. Then another start in 2018, and finally it is on 32 count even weave, and I started it the third time on the 29th of the 1st 2019, and that is where I got to this year. This is my one and only HAED. I do love it. I love the picture of it the minute I saw it. I have actually completed a jigsaw puzzle, a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle that my daughter bought me, and I thought that would, put this out of my mind, and I wouldn't have to worry again about starting it because I had the jigsaw puzzle, but all it did was reunite the interest in it. Number 2 is Anzak by Long Dog Stampillers. This one I am doing on 40 count Peacock bottle green linen that I dyed myself, and I started this one on the 29th of July 2020 after a long wait for the threads. I am using Dinky Dyes Camo. If I come up close, you can see that it is actually variegated. And the only change I've made is on the platypus. I put Anzacs rather than what was charted. My third WIP is from Gecko Rouge, artwork by Lorna, Laine, and it is B, totally inspired by Kelly from Animal Instincts. Fell in love with hers the minute I saw it. Drop the end of the one. That's right. Hold it with my toe. That is where I am up to. I have completely finished the bee, and now am in the process of putting the background in, the honeycomb and such. This is actually WIP number 4 because number 3 is a family project. This is being done on 20 count white Aida, and I started it on the 16th of the 4th 2020. I bought this. I'm going to get that magnet before I lose it. I bought this from my winnings when I won some money at the local fair. Fifth WIP, behind me. She's a big girl. This is one of my absolute favourites. There she is in all her glory. I love the fabric, which is Stormy Sky Opal from Sew It All in Australia. I don't believe you can get it at the moment. It was 28 count. It was the only count I had that would actually fit her. She is absolutely glorious. I just love her. I showed her just recently in my last normal one, the December update, but it's beautiful. And I think in a couple of months I should be able to finish the stitching and the beading. She's beautiful. That's Bellatrix from, I should have shown you the pattern, which I will do now. Sorry. She's just very hard. It was so hard because she just fits on that piece of fabric to put her on those frames that I just don't take her off. And there she is. Filipina Bellatrix. And this was Bellatrix birthday sale with Julie, Colorado girl in a, no, Kansas City girl in a Colorado world. The sixth, lost count already. The sixth WIP, picture first, from Fox and Rabbit Designs, is the Botany Bay sampler. What? I started this, just have to get those off the computer. I started this on the 16th of December 2019. It is on 36 count Legacy from Picture This Plus. And I'm just getting to all the interesting stuff where the young girl used a lot of freehand stitching. Number 7 is a family piece. WIP number 8 is Christmas Elegance from Mirabilia. Bit hard to get that with the photo they use on the front. I started this one on the 23rd of August 2021 on 32 count Shimmering Azure from Under the Sea Fabrics. And there is where I'm up to. I'm going to work down and get the bulk of the green and leave her face to last. There's a lot more underground. I like to do the heaviest stitch part first. She's looking lovely. Oh, the pattern doesn't go there. 9 is the Cryptid Stitch Along from the Witchy Stitcher. I started this the 1st to the 8th 2021. It is being done on 40 count 40 count, I haven't got it on there very straight, sorry, 40 count coffee and tea dyed ostrich egg from XJudesign, and I'm using PR070, which is the black silk from Silks Are You. She's a bit crooked on the cardboard, but you can see them all. Here, as of yesterday, we got the Kraken, so I'll have to get cracking and get the Kraken done. I have been enjoying that project. I think this is number 10. This is An Evening in the Shire, Cute Patterns by Maria. I'm doing this in the sale with Laura X Stitch. I think we're pretty even. I think we've both done roughly half. I started this on the 10th of May 2021. It is being done on, you think I haven't done this before. It is being done on 32 count deep water from Colour Cascades. I think it's going to look nice, but as Laura said recently in her WIP Parade, you really got to be in the mood because it is mostly back stitching and you really have to concentrate on where you're going. And I love the little rabbit hiding in the grass. Can't have this, I've got this right, is Falling Leaves from Mojo Stitches. I am doing this on 40 count lemon butter. From Jay's X Stitch, and I started on the 29th of the 9th, 21. I've only got 2 motifs to go. But lemon butter is very subtle and just beautiful. Slightly out of whack here in my pictures. That goes with that. I think this is 12. Garden Party by Nora Corbett or from Mirabilia. I haven't got a lot to go on this one. They're both bald, basically. Come on. Couple of party girls. This is being done on 18 count Aida in Dragon Queen from Colour Cascades fabric, and I started it on the 12th of the 3rd 2020. Next one is this gorgeous pattern. Where did I slip it? Okay, this is like a pumpkin boss, and my details page is not here, but I will put on the screen if I can get this new system to work where I got the pattern from. But what it looks like so far is that. So I've got the pumpkin heads done. He just needs a back stitching, and then I've got the horse to go. And I just loved it the minute I found out. I thought it was beautiful. I wonder where that is gone. Next is the Merry Christmas by Our Forest Embroidery. I'm doing this with Anne. Along with Anne, she's doing hers on black Aida. And it looks beautiful. So far I have done the M, the E, the R, and the Y. So Mary is done. I just have to get organised and finish off Christmas. That is being done on 35 count summer khaki. And I haven't got the date I started it, but it wasn't that long ago. Next, my owl from Adriana. Love this one. Started this on the 12th of February for only 41 sour with Kelly from Animal Instinct. And that is good. other magnet. That is where I am up to. So basically I've got his little body down there and one more wing and he is done. These are not DMC threads. I think they've been dyed specifically, but still there's about 10 different blends in there. He's gorgeous and I love him. He's really, really terrific. And again, 1 second, I don't like magnets around when I've got the grandkids. Put him back in there. Next WIP, Long Winding Road from Blackbird Designs. I started the first one in this series, the Magical Mystery Tool, as part of the BBD weekend sale. Brenda and the serial starter Laura. I have done Strawberry Fields, Eleanor Rigby, Blackbird. I'm now working on Long and Winding Road, and this is where I'm up to. This is being done on 40 count granite. I started on the 30th of the 10th 2021. I have done Eleanor Rigby and Strawberry Fields on a pale pink fabric. I have done Blackbird and this one on the granite, and I've got a fabric from number 12 Co, a blue for the other two Under the Sea projects. This one's a big one. This was my New Year, New Start for the 1st of the 1st 2020, and it is, you're always looking crooked. This is Templar Prophecy. Still got a long ways to go up that side panel, but I'm doing this with PR 161 from Silk Siu for the variegated, and then I've picked 3 greys, black and red for highlight as we go along. And I am enjoying this very much. It's going to be a big one, and that's on 40 count, so it's going to be a big one. And my last WIP, which I know is number 18, is You Belong to Me from Long Dog Samplers. Fell in love with it the minute I saw it. I started this on the 21st of the 11th 2021. It is being done on 38 count Days Gone By from Silk Weavers. So I thought it looked like the sand, and I'm using PR 070 from Silks For You, the black silk. It's very hard to put down. Again, this is the one that I had the majority of the same portion done on the other end, and I found a problem. It didn't upload properly into Pattern Keeper and I didn't realise. So I'm back to a reader for this one. And those are the 18 WIPs I have brought into 2021. I will see how long this video has gone for, and if there's time I will do a quick highlight on the finishes for 2021. Thank you, and I'll see you later. Hello Floss Tube, it's Debbie again, and I'm here with my finishes from 2021. Probably look a little haggard. It is now 12 PM on the 8th of January. So I've got all the finishes that I still have with me here all piled up. I will roughly go through them chronologically, except for the first one. The first one I finished, the first finish for January 2021 was, and it's lucky I am not putting these all on one piece because the last row I turned it upside down. I did, along with Kelly from Animal Instincts, a stitch along of these from Sunflower Diaries. They're free patterns on her website. Absolutely love them. I have got a finished plan for them. We had done the previous year, September and October, I believe. And then we started straight on to maybe even December, and then we went straight on to January, which is over here. So throughout this video, I will refer to these, but they're all done on the one fabric. They're going to be chopped up. Thank goodness, even before I put it the wrong way. January from the Snowflower Diaries. They are all on 32 count permanent sapphire. January was started on the 22nd of December 2020 and finished on the 5th of the 1st 2021. My next finished was Squawkers. I have done a double set of these. And yes, Mel, I am going to make them into coasters. I've finally got the mould and everything I need, and I'll pull my finger out and do it, and I'll make sure I show you. Here's hoping they turn out. They were, the first one, I counted them both as one WIP because they were going to always be together. These are Squawkers from Crafty Like a Fox. Sorry. On 14 count natural Aida. First one was started on the 30th of September 2020, and the second one was finished on the 18th of the 1st 2021. Oh, the next one, I am going to move the camera. The next one, Spring Quakers, up there, up here on the wall. That was Spring Quakers, Rosewood Manor, done on 40 count Lavender Fields. Started on the 7th of June 2019, finished on the 8th of February 2021. I did that one Valdani thread over 40 count, over 2. So yes, I had done wind them and have very short threads, for the simple fact is they would of course break very easily because you're supposed to use 3 strands. But it was too much for the 40 count. Next finish was Raccoon Rabble. Oh, that's doing that. Plum Street Samplers, done on 40 count truffle from Picture This Plus. Started on the 14th of February 21 and finished on the 15th of February 21 for Kelly from Animal Instincts. Only 41 sal. They are so cute. The little babies 1/1, and their little faces are 1/1. The rest is 1/2. The next finish was February. Obviously slightly out of whack here. Snowflower Diaries on the 32 count sapphire. Started on the 3rd of February, finished on the 4th of February. The next finish was March. Started on the 2nd of March, finished on the 3rd of March. I did try with those to get anything of sour wise done at the start of the month, so I was finished and not panicking at the end. The next finish was Geranium. Beautiful, she's beautiful. Nora Corbett on 32 count Swamp. Started on the 4th of November 2020, finished on the 8th of the 3rd 21. I don't know why she took so long. They usually don't. Obviously, I just had too many whips to do because she is beautiful and pops off that fabric. Swamp is a favourite of mine. Next, for my son, I have roughed it up for the moment into this. This is the Witcher Emblem from Pixel Stitch Patterns. I've done it on 30 count black Lugana. Started on the 17th of the 2nd 2021, finished on the 10th of March 21. I had hoped there'd be enough excess to do toss a coin to the Witcher, but it doesn't look like it, so I've got to get some more 30 count black Aida because it's got the matching. Well, I'm going to do the other one as a matching set for my son. Next, oh, she was a favourite, but she took a long time. She took a long time. I have mocked how I want her framed, so she'll have to go. I'm going to get her professionally done. This is a lady named Ella from Ingleside Imaginarium. Absolutely beautiful. She was a lot of hard work. She had quarter stitches, half stitches, but the end result is absolutely magnificent. This was done on 40 count antique white, started on the 30th of June 1920 and finished on the 11th of March 2021. And I hope you can't hear Darcy, he's annoyed because I've shut the door. But I've got several stacks here that I can't afford to have him knock over. Next finish was Bushland Quaker. This was a design by Mojo Stitches. Absolutely loved it. From start to finish, absolutely loved it. This is done on 40 count lemon butter, started on the 1st of the 1st 21 and finished on the 13th of the 3rd 21. Loved every stitch of it. The next, my 11th finish was Funky Menagerie, Lindy Stitches. It was done on Dappled Light, 32 count. Started on the 31st of December 2020, finished on the 4th of April 2021. And when I was finished, I put it on a project bag, and it's got one of this year's, well, it's got this year's New Year, New Start in it. A very cute pattern. April from Snowflower Diaries, started on the 6th of April 21. Finished on the 7th of April 2021. What are you doing? We'll see what happens. The 13th finish was Emilio's Butchery, which was a model stitch for Mitch Stitch for Punk Poodle Patterns. It was done on writing on 32 count writing on the wall from Colour Cascade. As you know, he did stop it. From Colour Cascades. Started Emilio's Butchery was started on the 16th of March 21 and finished on the 10th of April 21. You can stay there, stay off the computer. Strawberry Fields, no. Strawberry Fields, Blackberry Designs. This was done, this is a Blackbird design. This was done on 40 count orchid. No. Down. Excuse me. Trying to rip my curtains apart. You can hear the doves, neighbours awning. This was done 40 count orchid from XJudesign. Started on the 3rd of November 1920. He's gone out and discussed. And finished on the 19th of April 2021. The library. The library from Little House Needleworks. Done on 32 count vintage ancient ivory. Started on the 6th of November 1919, finished on the 21st of April 1921. A very cute Very cute pattern. Finished number 16 was Thread Gathering from Little House Needleworks. It is on Perman Natural Linen, 32 count I believe. Started on the 11th of April 21, finished on the 22nd of April 21. The sad thing is I meant to do it on the same banding as the needleworker, and when I was finished I was quite annoyed because I had worked out to drop off one of the borders or pull it in closer to make it fit, but I will do something with it. I haven't worked that out yet. Excuse me for looking down, but that's of course where all the notes are. Finished 17 May. Snowflower Diaries started on the 8th of May, finished on the 9th of May. Finished 18 was Eleanor Rigby. This is on the same. I've got a special finish for all of these mystery tulle. They will be all put together in the end. Eleanor Rigby, Blackbird Designs, done on 40 count orchid. Started on the 1st of May 2021, finished on the 6th of June 2021. Very surprising. I had no idea all the different colours in this one until I actually went to kit it out, and I thought it was all done in one colour from the outside picture. And I just changed the bottom date to 21. Finish 19 was Take Wing from Mojo Stitches. Again, done on 40 count lemon butter from Jay's Cross Stitch, X Stitch. Started on the 13th of March 2021, finished on the 7th of June 2021. And again, love it. They were all of mine will all be done on the 40 count lemon butter and framed in the same frames. Finish 20 was June from Snowflower Diaries on 32 count sapphire. Started on the 8th of June, finished on the 11th of June. Finish 21 was Blackbird by Blackbird Designs. This is done on 40 count granite linen. Started on the 3rd of July 2021, finished on the 4th of July 2021. A very quick stitch, and I'm currently doing a long and winding road on the same fabric. I couldn't do it on this one, it was too small. I had no idea how much bigger the other one was, so it was in the kit parade, in the WIP parade earlier in this video. Finish 22 was Toil and Trouble, which is the top section of this. I decided to do them both on top of each other. Toil and Trouble from La Di Da. It's done on 40 count murky. Started on the 13th of July 21 and finished on the 16th of July 21. They're just lovely. I love it. All the bubbles from the cauldron. I love those two together. 23rd finish was July from Snowflower Diaries. Started on the 17th of July, finished on the 18th of July. I must have had something else to do. Finish 24 is Garden Door. I've now got some sticky back mat board to make that into like a fairy door. I've got big wide skirting boards in my Federation house. I'm going to have that in the hallway like a fairy door, so when the little visitors come and visit they can see the little fairy door. It's just lovely. This design was from Wild Violet Cross Stitch. It was done on 28 count peach even weave, just a random piece I had. Started on the 28th of May 21 and finished on the 31st of July 2021. That was part of a sale with Top Knot Stitcher. We all picked the colour of the doors that we liked. You actually got four versions when you got this pattern. You got 4 colourways and you could pick which one you wanted to stitch. Finish 25. Yes, I love this fabric, love this design. This is EC's Plague Doctor by Punk Poodle Patterns. I absolutely love it. It's done on 40 count Anubis. Again, absolutely love it. I am still looking for a spooky enough frame for this one. Haven't found it yet. Thought I would at Halloween, but I haven't. This is from Punk Poodle Patterns. Started on the 3rd of June 2021 and finished on the 31st of July 2021. August from Snowflower Diaries. Started on the 10th of August, finished on the 11th of August. 27, and I think I checked earlier and it's the first time the fabric's really going to show right. This is... The camera must be in there. It looks straight, but it's definitely crooked, or it's just me. This is White Christmas from Mirabilia. Done on 40 count Underground King from Colour Cascades in Australia. I started her on the 31st of March 1920 and finished her on the 13th of August 2021. And she is lovely and sparkly. All of these are sparkle or cryonic. There's beads everywhere. She is just beautiful. White Christmas. Finish 28. He's simply called Raccoon. He's so cute. This is from Nikki Patterns on Etsy. 28 count ivory even weave. Started on the 15th of February 2021. Finished on the 3rd of September 2021. This again was part of the Only 41 sale with Kelly from Animal Instincts. He's so cute. He's so cute. Finished 29. A ball in Neverfield. This pattern was kindly lent to me by Amanda from Pennington Terrace. I finished Daughters of Longbourn last year, the previous year, 2020. And she knew I'd want to do this one, so she sent me the pattern. Call for colours. It's some sort of weird, can't really see it with all the work in that 4-sided stitch all through there to have a nice lacy tablecloth. Absolutely loved it. I think I did change Darcy's jacket to black because, yes, he had to have a black jacket. This is a pattern from the Stitching Parlour. It has been done on 28 ivory linen. I started it on the 9th of October 2020 and finished on the 12th of September 2021. Crossword Long Dog Samplers. Personalised for my daughter and her husband as an anniversary piece. This is done on 40 count white opal fabric. Started on the 25th of the 12th 2019. Finished on the 12th of October 2021. Done with DMC 115. I absolutely loved it. And these were her wedding colours, the red, the black and the white. I've got the frame ready for that. Finish 31 was a Christmas gift, and it was the Needleberry from Erica Michaels. It was done on 40 count Tyco. Started on the 22nd of the 9th, 2021, finished on the 14th of October 2021, and I'll insert a photo. Finish 32, Real Comfort. This is a modern folk embroidery pattern. I have done it on 32 count Thunderstorm from Silk Weaves. Started on the 28th of June 2021, finished on the 15th of October 2021. It's done with a Silks for You thread. You can look it up if anyone needs it. Finish 33. This is a smaller version of the one I did earlier. This is the Needleberry. Whoa, Needleberry. This top's got to be finished yet. Got these beautiful tops from Garon Stitchery in America. This also was done on 40 count Tyco. Started on the 14th of the 10th, 21, finished on the 17th of the 10th, 21. And I just love it. Finish 24. Haven't got a photo of it. I have got, when I printed it, it came from a cross stitch magazine. When I printed it to my printer, it nicely turned around and printed on a photo, which was of no help whatsoever. I will insert a photo of the flat part finishes I had. I forgot all the gifts. I didn't even think to take a photo of them before I sent them away. This was a beautiful finish. The pattern is from Works by ABC, and I did it on a 32 count Dappled Light from Sewador, which was the leftover fabric from Funky Menagerie. Started on the 30th of the 10th, finished on the 31st of the 10th. Finish, or technically the 35th entry in my book, was a UFO of Kringles from Country Cottage Needleworks. I UFO'd it on the 31st of October. I am just not happy with the material. I have done a hell of a lot of stitching, but it is on cue to be restarted sometime in 2022. Finish number 36 was a Flamingo Biscornu. I used a hands-on design pattern that I put four of them on the Biscornu. I did that on 40 count Lavender Fields from Cascades in Australia. Started on the 1st of the 11th, 2021, finished on the 4th of the 11th, 2021. Then I had 4 little stocking finishes. They were various patterns, some from the Blackbird design, 2 from the Blackbird Designs pamphlet I had, or pattern I had, and 2 were Etsy patterns for the 2 children. I'll insert the various pictures here. They're all stitched on 40 count Swamp. Started on the 14th of the 11th, 2021, and finished the last one on the 12th of the 11th, 2021. Finish. The 4 stockings were actually my finishes of 37, 41, 42 and 43 for the record. Hooked on Cats was another gift. It's a Hands Blessings design. It was done on 28 count solo from Silk Weaver. Started on the 7th of November 2021, finished on the 9th of 11 2021. Again, I'll insert a photo. Finish number 39 was Sarah Hanley, 1847, from Mojo Stitches. Again, another pattern I fell in love with straight away. I just loved it. I stitched this on 40 count vintage coffee from Jay's X Stitch. I started it on the 16th of June 2021 and finished on the 18th of November 2021. Jeez. It was a very enjoyable stitch. Finish 40 was Blue Wrens. It's a DMC pattern done on the kitted 18 count cream Aida. It was a handbag project. Started on the 5th of the 5th 21 and finished on the 9th of the 12th 2021. And inserting the 3 other stockings, the next number is finish 44 for the year. Here's my temperature chart. Finished on the evening of the 31st of December. It was started on the 3rd of January 2021. It was done on 22 count hound Anger, and it was a free pattern from Jardine Privé that you can find on the web on her website. So the basic stats for last year is I came in with 20 WIPs from 2020. I had, if I click and have a look, I had 42 starts, I had 44 finishes, which meant I carried over 18 for this year, being 2022, and sorry, 18, yes, 18 I brought through to this year, which were in the WIP Parade earlier on. Total stitches for the year was 360,125. I didn't check to see how I compared to previous years, but I was happy with the finishes I got. And I've already had 2 starts this year, and I think I counted that there's still another 28 in the pile that I might slip in when I feel like it during the year. Again, Happy New Year to everyone. I hope this video finds you well, and I hope we are in for a good year. Take care and goodbye.